Hey everyone, Alex McCracken back again with Funeral Innovations. Today I want to talk about the value of funeral service and why you're getting price shoppers in your community. Price shopping is directly related to people viewing your services as a commodity. So people look at those and say, I don't see any difference in the services that funeral home A or funeral home B are providing, so the only thing I can compare these on is price. Let's look at an example of this. Oranges. So when you go to a grocery store, you're gonna go out and say, I just wanna find the cheapest orange. An orange is an orange is an orange, no matter where you get it from. And at that point, you're just comparing prices until you know the difference between an organic orange and a conventional orange. When you look at those two, you have now been educated on the benefits of saying, this is why I might want to get an organic orange. This is why I might want to get a conventional orange. I want the organic orange and I'm willing to spend more money because to me, the value of that has increased and I see more benefits in paying more money to get that organic orange. And it's no different with how we can position funeral service to not be a commodity, but actually show that value. And there's three ways to address this. When you get a price shopper, the three ways are: one, you can meet your price of your competitor. So you're saying, hey, no worries, I understand they're offering it for cheap and I can do that too. That's a race to the bottom. We all know that no one's gonna win that war. Everyone's gonna lose because the prices keep dropping. You make it more of a commodity by doing that. The other way is to increase the amount of advertising and awareness. What this does is it hopes that your competitor doesn't even get that call, okay? So you've just drowned them out and they don't even realize that there's a lower price. This can obviously get pretty expensive. The other way is to do this education. Just like we can educate people on the difference between an organic and a conventional orange, we can do the same thing with funeral services. We can educate your community to understand that, hey, all services are not created equal. There's many more questions you need to be asking besides what is your price. Things like, how do you treat the family? How do I get death certificates? When are your hours? What type of things do you provide for me for grief support? Any of these types of things that you can increase the value of your service and make sure that your community knows, so you will combat the number of price shoppers and people are gonna start asking you more about your service as opposed to your price. Thanks for watching, guys. If you're interested in some ways to communicate that value of your funeral service to your community, reach out to me at alex@funeralinnovations.com or go on our website and ask to be contacted, and we'll provide you with some free ways to educate your community on the value of funeral service. funeralinnovations.com or again, alex@funeralinnovations.com. Thank you.